So, you're a believer.
I am.
Do you want to tell me, is there a name for what you believe?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
Non-practicing spiritual.
Okay. So, do you have a personal, do you have a deity?
Yes.
And does your deity know your name?
I don't know.
Do you know your deity's name?
Yes.
What's your deity's name?
God.
God. Okay. Capital G, little g?
Capital.
Capital G. All right. Is it associated with a Christian God or?
Loosely.
Loosely associated with a Christian God. Okay. And why do you believe in what you believe in?
Not enough has been explained by science yet.
I
There are
see.
still some questions that I don't see an answer to yet.
Any other questions you want to tell me about?
None that I can really put out in direct terms.
Uh-huh. So you're satisfied, you're not satisfied with the explanations of science at this point, and you think a supernatural being is a better explanation?
I think there's a possibility it's a better explanation.
Let's just suppose humans have existed for thousands of years. We won't say how many.
Right.
All right? If the God wanted to be known, it ought to be known by now. And if it doesn't want to be known, it can't be known.
Fair enough.
So let's proceed like there's not one, unless he makes himself known.
Okay.
Is that reasonable?
That is reasonable. Because that is a choice.
What's the other option?
The other option is faith.
And what?
Well, in my case, it's because of choice. It's because I choose to believe there may be something out there.
Right. So how would one know the maybe?
I don't know that one actually can.
Do you think you do?
No. I have
okay.
I have a belief that there may be.
Okay. So are we better off proceeding as if there is no God, or are we better off proceeding as if we are about to discover a God?
I think that is a choice for every person to make on their own. Some people may find faith comforting for their own reasons. Some people may find faith to be misleading for their own reasons.
Okay. But isn't useful religion, in my mind, useful religion's the problem? Because falsehoods can be useful.
In my mind, the church is the problem.
Okay. And in my mind, the more useful a falsehood is, the more destructive it ends up being. Because the harder it is to get rid of.
I agree.
So if people have religions because they're useful, as opposed to because they are true, then they're likely to be more destructive in the long run. Why have you decided that you're more apt to discover a God than you're apt not to?
Because I just think that there's enough out there that hasn't been proven just yet.
So it's sort of an intuition, an impression?
Yeah, it's an intuition. It's feeling like there may be an answer.
Okay.
And if there is an answer to things that haven't been answered yet, then my beliefs may change.
Well, yeah. As an atheist, I can tell you my beliefs may change. If there's a God out there and he wants to make himself known, it ought to be pretty easy for him to convince a puny little creature like me of anything.
And then again, I think it would be your choice whether or not to follow that.
Well, I didn't choose to make 2 + 2 = 4. I am impressionable by reality. Why couldn't a God impress me of his reality? So you have more in common with atheism than you do not.
Yes.
I see. So you're more agnostic.
I would agree with that statement.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Appreciate it.